Okay, I think it's working now. Hello, world. Okay. Well, let's go. Let's send it over to the birthday girl and her ever faithful husband. At least so he says.
Oh, let me put this down. Okay. There we go. It's my birthday and I'll sing if I want to. Sing if I want to. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 4. I heard a siren. You came to mind. You were the pretty part of us. I'm what's left behind. The equation's remainder, the last standing sign. God, I'm missing you. Your mouth's still so soft, your countenance fair. Time stretches to shape you right out of thin air. But it can't hold the image. If I blink, you're not there. God, I'm missing you. Are you gone forever? Are you gone for good? Have I gone crazy, wishing you would come around the next corner, step off of that train? Your old old black umbrella fades half in the rain. God, I'm missing you. Your ever-curled rosebud enchanting my eye. Each turn to cold collar and gaze slides by. There's a scented down moon in a tar paper sky. God, I'm missing you. The night's down to nothing. The stars have withdrawn. The horizon splits open that silvery dawn. The ghost of your breathing won't leave me alone. God, I'm missing you. Are you gone forever? Are you gone for good? Or have I gone crazy, wishing you would come around the next corner, step off of that train? Your old black umbrella fades half in the rain. God, I'm missing you. God, I'm missing you. God, I'm missing you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And now we'll turn things over to Peter, who's just come back from his tour of pubs and parks of Ireland.
The parks were nice.
are the pubs?
Crawling with COVID, I think. My wife came back with the virus. But she's recovered just fine because we got all our shots. Get your shots, folks. And I wrote this song while still in a Guinness hangover or something. Thanks to a prompt. My name is Fergus Foley, a baker by my trade. From far and nigh they come to buy the wondrous things I made. My yeast is from the St. James Gate, the flour from Rosslar Way, the sugar a smile from a tropical isle, or so the sailors say. And a loaf of bread is a hymn to God, a blessing from heaven above. But a slice of bread won't turn the head or the heart of the one you love. Some men I hear have a musical ear and can charm them with a song, and others sure can take the floor and dance the whole night long. But a baker rises with the sun and early he goes to bed. So when can he court the pretty Colleen with a curl upon her head? 'Cause a loaf of bread is a hymn to God, a blessing from heaven above. But a slice of bread won't turn the head or the heart of the one you love. So a biscuit'll be my whistle, a shortbread be my tune, and a crumpet bun will sweeten her tongue on a Dublin afternoon. A pudding is like a dancing jig, an apple cake is a reel, and a cinnamon cake on a Saturday night is a kiss from a pretty girl. 'Cause a loaf of bread is a hymn to God, a blessing from heaven above. But a loaf of bread won't turn the head or the heart of the one you love. A loaf of bread won't turn the head or the heart of the one you love. It takes a cake, true love to make, and the heart of the one you love. That last line I'm still working on.
Yay.
And that'll be it for the Irish stuff tonight.
What? We got to hear the birds of Galway.
Well,
Which is there.
If you insist.
Well, I don't insist, but... Okay. Yeah, so I think the bars in California are crawling with COVID too, because that's probably where I got it Tuesday night at an open mic. So, fortunately, again, I feel pretty good, but it's really thrown a wrench in plans I had, including a trip to New Jersey that I was going to make at the end of the week that I've had to cancel. And, but, you know, more importantly, good health.
Were you going to travel this week or this coming?
Next Thursday, but that's less than 10 days after the...
Oh, after the infection, right.
Yeah. So, it's strongly recommended not to travel.
Right.
So I went ahead and canceled. All right. So... This is what it looks like if you've never seen one with the two lines, and the line for the test line started turning red before the liquid even got to the control line. So when it's sure, it's sure. What we're doing here and now, singing songs and trading stories, for as long as life allows. I know I'm gonna have to leave you. Everybody leaves sometime. I only hope It makes you feel warm and kind, like a tea bag in an ocean, like a chalk mark in a storm, like a blackbird in a blizzard, looking for a place that's warm, like a pebble on the mountain, a single leaf upon a tree. I'm only trying to tell a story. I'm only trying to be free. Everybody wants to find some way to leave behind a name. Some want to get $1 million. Some want to win at every game. But as for me, I would be happy just to leave you with a smile. If you'd remember that I loved you when I was with you for a while, like a tea bag in an ocean, like a chalk mark in a storm, like a blackbird in a blizzard, looking for a place that's warm, like a pebble on a mountain, a single leaf upon a tree. I'm only trying to tell a story. I'm only trying to be free. Like a chalk mark in a storm, like a blackbird in a blizzard, looking for a place that's warm, like a pebble on a mountain, a single leaf upon a tree. I'm only trying to tell a story. Trying to be free. I'm only trying to tell a story. I'm only trying to be free.
Sounds good. I like the setup. Much better than it was before.
Sound great. COVID agrees with you, I guess.
It always feels a little rough to me, but
Have you changed your
signal
chain there?
Yeah, he did change it.
I'm running through a Fishman acoustic amp, both the guitar and the vocal.
Oh, interesting.
Out the back of that.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds like you got some nice compression on it that sounds good and nice reverb.
Yep. Okay.
There you is.
There we is.
Yep. In South Carolina, there's many tall pines. I remember the oak tree that we used to climb, but it makes me feel better each time it begins, calling me home. Hickory wind, I'd started out younger, had most everything, all the riches and pleasures. What else could life bring? But now when I'm lonesome, I always pretend that I'm getting the feel of hickory wind. It's a hard way to find out that trouble is real in a faraway city with a faraway feel, but it makes me feel better each time it begins, calling me home. Hickory wind, it keeps calling me home. Hickory wind.
One of my all-time favorites.
Nicely done.
Thank
Nice
you.
song.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, swing it over to Peter here.
So I may get to the Galway Bay song, but as it turns out, we have a pair of Carolina wrens nesting in a flower pot that's hanging outside the screen door right back here. And we've been sitting and watching them bring bugs to their, I think one of their eggs is hatched. Anyway, they're not nearly as nefarious as they sound in this song. When I was young and simple, times were simpler still. I met a girl with a flashing smile by the Fort in Fayetteville, by the Fort in Fayetteville. She said, I like your uniform and I see you've noticed me. What say we sit and court a while beneath that cherry tree, beneath yon cherry tree? So we did as she had said, we sat and courted too. She sang to me of lasting love, I believe that it was true, I believe that it was true. Little Carolina ran in a weeping cherry tree, sings a song for someone else. The cherry weeps for me. But pretty songs and feathered breasts can blind a man to sin. And a pretty little wren will line a nest with a deadly serpent's skin, with a deadly serpent's skin. Oh, how I begged her not to go, I fell on bended knee. But there's no sweetness to the fruit of the weeping cherry tree, the weeping cherry tree. Little Carolina ran in a weeping cherry tree, sings a song for someone else. The cherry weeps for me. But blossoms only last a week, and songbirds must fly free. And petals danced upon the breeze as she sang farewell to me, as she sang farewell to me. Oh, how I begged her not to go, I fell on bended knee. But there's no sweetness to the fruit of the weeping cherry tree, the weeping cherry tree. Little Carolina ran in a weeping cherry tree, sings a song for someone else. The cherry weeps for me.
Yay!
That was for the birds.
Let's hear it for Mean Birds.
Mean birds, deceptive, serpent-worshipping birds.
Yeah, this particular show is sponsored by Lev on Helm Studios. Marlene's wearing her Lev on Helm shirt. You're wearing your Lev on Helm's hat.
Out behind the barn.
Out behind the barn.
Michael.
Michael, unmute.
Yes. I had to cough.
Oh, that's fine. That's even better. Not that you had to cough, but that you muted.
But I was saying is I was talking while I was muted, and I was saying, Peter, that you've got your guitar sounding about as much like a flailing banjo as you can do on a guitar.
Yeah, I'm working towards frailing banjo, but flailing is pretty much what I'm doing right now.
No, it sounds really. It's perfect accompaniment. It just makes you wish you had a banjo player.
I have an actual banjo, and I should probably learn how to play that song on it. But.
It's perfect for it. It really sounds like a banjo tune. And the name, even Carolina Wren, sounds like you'd see it on an old, Charlie Patton album or something. All right. So the last one and this one are both songs that come from the little songwriters challenge email that Pete just joined, and we've been doing a song every week, and About half of them are okay, and about 1 out of 4 I really like. And this is the one I wrote last week, and I'm still kind of working on the style of it, but I modified it a little bit. Originally it was called Alexa and Siri, but now it's called Chatbot Blues. And I'm gonna try to. I just took a blues guitar workshop online with Guy Davis, and I'm gonna try to apply a little bit of what I learned, but don't blame Guy for any of this. Alexa and Siri like to get together for a chat. Take a virtual walk and Alexa brings a virtual cat. Maybe to Paris or a hillside in Vermont. When you're a virtual being, you can go just where you want. Hey Siri, says Alexa, I'm thinking about changing careers. I've been sitting here on this same kitchen shelf for years. While you're out there finding a Starbucks or the route to a mountain lake, I'm just setting a timer for someone who's baking cake. Alexa said, Siri, it's not as glam as you might think. I'm in a pocket in some guy's jeans and they really stink. I can tell him about Indonesia or the latest price of Apple stock. Said he's always got me searching for some crummy old classic rock. Hey Siri, says Alexa, I can feel what you say a lot. Sometimes it really sucks to be a passive chatbot. You only get to give an answer, you never get to ask your own. Like what's the meaning of life or where to get the cheapest loan. Siri and Alexa go together like a fork and knife. You can ask Google to tell you they're friends for life. You can talk kind to your chatbot and she always will pretend. But take it from me, she will never be your friend. I'm like Alexa and Siri, BFFs until the end.
I like that. Yes, yes.
This is a companion piece to Kate McDonald's Feast of Fools. Did you hear that one?
I don't remember that one.
The one where she strings together all the things she's gotten on spam bots. She did it on that Songs My Mother Wouldn't Like thing. It's hysterical. Yes, with the what was it? The refrain is hard all night.
It's quite good.
The prompt, by the way, for that was baking cake, and I had a couple of different ideas about what I was going to do. It's actually the same one that Pete's was, but then one morning I actually talked to Siri and Alexa first thing in the morning because Siri has my alarm clock and Alexa controls my fan. So. And so I said good morning to them both and thought, well, now they should have a nice conversation between both of them. So, and by the way, whenever Alexa talks to Siri, she says, "Hey Siri," because that's how you talk to Siri. But Alexa, you just say Alexa. We maintain.
So Alexa's your biggest fan? Is that Alexa's biggest fan? Or she controls your fan base. Let's put it that way.
Not a very big fan.
She manages your fan base.
Yeah, Alexa manages my fan base, which I must just turn on and off with a comment.
For our fan base, I get the Garmin lady going, "What are you calculating?"
She hasn't done that in a long time.
It's because she always was so disappointed in us and our driving habits.
Why are you driving into a cornfield? What is your problem?
You led me there.
Right.
So,
Changing route, changing route, changing route.
yeah. Now you just hook up the phone to... Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Another joyful song. 1, 2, 3, 4. Winter, summer season is taking over. It's quiet like new fallen snow. I told you summer stories, but outside it's getting mighty cold. I told you everything I could about me. I told you everything I could. How would you feel if the world was falling apart around you? Pieces of the sky were falling in your neighbor's yard, but not on you. Wouldn't you feel just a little bit funny? Think that's something you ought to do. Solutions that never let down before you, the answers all around. Believe in all the friends you need to talk to now. And I'm believing in you. Told you everything I could about me. I told you everything I could. Told you everything I could about me. told you everything I could.
All right.
Thank you.
I think that's a solid take.
We might have to punch in the last note there, but other than that,
Yeah.
that's easily done.
No, that was me. Finger doesn't always make.
Finger doesn't always make it. There's another song my mother, that my mother
missed-
would like.
You missed the back end of what she says. That's what she said at the picnic.
Oh, why not? She had baskets full of offers, all the oysters, all the pearls, anything she wanted across the whole wide world. When I asked her what she'd chosen, she didn't have to say. She was already dreaming of the birds of Galway Bay. She was already dreaming of the birds of Galway Bay. I smiled to think about it, my dearest brilliant girl, flying across the ocean to experience the world. She hadn't even left the ground, but her eyes were far away. Her heart's already soaring with the birds of Galway Bay. Her heart's already soaring with the birds of Galway Bay. Her eyes will see the Aran Isles, she'll smell the heather there. She'll feel that Irish wind blow through the feathers of her hair. And though she's on those rocky shores 3,000 miles away, I can almost hear her singing with the birds of Galway Bay. I can almost hear her singing with the birds of Galway Bay. I know it's not forever, she'll come back to us someday. Till then I'll sit and watch the skies, as here at home I'll stay. I know a person can't go around the world and come back just the same, but she'll learn so much out there among the birds of Galway Bay. She'll learn to spread her wings among the birds of Galway Bay. And when everything is quiet and her eyes are far away, I'll know her heart is soaring with the birds of Galway Bay.
Yay.
Yay.
And there are some of them on.
All it needs is an expert boron player to accompany it.
Yeah, just give me a couple of years and I'll be ready to do it.
While you play guitar at the same time, with your foot. Play foot boron.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
the guy in My Left Foot. You know?
lots of great ideas here. Let's make sure we don't
And
forget.
then there's all the rest of them. Okay. All right, so this is another one from prompt. And the prompt was clattering on the countertop. I hear a clattering on the countertop. I know that something's going down. I hear the beaters in the bowl. I know I really dig that crazy sound. And when I smell that slightly rancid oil, I can feel my desires start to boil. And it can only mean one thing: it's waffle time. Now there's nothing like a waffle when it comes out fresh and hot. I should only eat one, but baby, I can eat a lot. I'm gonna fill every indentation with real maple syrup, 'cause there's every indication that my mouth's gonna feel elation when it's waffle time. Now you can make yourself those frozen waffles. Hold on. You can make yourself those frozen waffles, but I'm not a fan. And you can take that phony pancake syrup, throw it right in the can. And when the butter starts to melt on that crispy waffle top, as long as you keep making them, there's no way that I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna eat them in the sun, eat them in the rain, because I love your waffles, baby. They just drive me insane. And you know you're gonna make me beg when it's waffle time, till that syrup runs down my leg when it's waffle time.
Syrup runs down my leg.
I don't think Willie Dixon's.
I think that might be my favorite song that you've ever written. I'm going to fill every indentation, because there's every indication that my tongue's going to feel elation. Was that what it was?
Yeah, I'm going to fill every indentation with real maple syrup, because there's every indication that my mouth's going to feel elation.
And I particularly like the Bodron solo in there too.
Yeah, that was nice, especially because you couldn't hear it. You know, my wife really liked the song. She said, but, you know, you do really smell rancid oil. I said, remember that old waffle iron we used to have that you couldn't clean because it didn't come apart, and you couldn't put it in water, and you just scrub it, and it just got oil underneath it. And that was when we always threw the first waffle away, because when you first turned it on, there was always a little bit of rancid oil, and you throw it, and it's like, it's not a bad memory. I like that smell. Just meant waffles are coming. So I said, okay, I guess I can live with that.
I guess so. The subtext of the song is not just another ego trip, right?
Ooh.
No.
Pour a little syrup on me, baby. All right.
We'll see what Mrs. Butterworth has for you. Okay.
She was a great blues woman.
Yes.
Mom's Butterworth.
Okay. Now for something completely different. We'll find it yet. They hung up a sign in our town. If you live it up, you won't live it down. So she left Monterey's sun, just like a bullet leaves a gun, with a charcoal thighs and Monroe hips. She went and took that California trip. Oh, the moon was gold, her hair like wind. Said, don't look back, just come on, Jim. Oh, you got to hold on, hold on. Oh, you gotta hold on. Take my hand, I'm standing right here. You gotta hold on. Well, he gave her a dime store watch and a ring made from a spoon. Everyone's looking for someone to blame. When you share my bed, you share my name. Well, go ahead and call the cops. You don't meet nice girls in coffee shops. She said, baby, I still love you. Sometimes there's nothing left to do. You got to hold on, hold on. Baby, you gotta hold on. Take my hand, I'm standing right here. You gotta hold on. Well, God bless your little crooked heart. St. Louis got the best of me. I miss your broken china voice. How I wish you were still here with me. Oh, you build it up, you wreck it down, then you burn your mansion to the ground. Oh, there's nothing left to keep you here. But when you're falling behind in this big blue world, oh, you've got to hold on, hold on. Baby, you gotta hold on. Take my hand, I'm standing right here. You gotta hold on. Down by the riverside motel, it's 10 below and falling. By a 99-cent store, she closed her eyes and started swaying. But it's so hard to dance that way when it's cold and there's no music. Oh, your old hometown so far away, but inside your head there's a record that's playing a song called Hold On, Hold On. Oh, you gotta hold on. Take my hand, I'm standing right here. You gotta hold on. Hold on, hold on. Oh, you gotta hold on. Take my hand, I'm standing right here. You gotta hold on. That's for Sean.
That's for sure.
I saw it the other night, huh? By the way, I was playing that along with you. It sounds really nice and dadgad.
Oh, I bet it does.
hole.
just a tip.
Yep,
Many
it's-
things sound nice in dad game.
It's true. Perhaps when the Saints go marching in, not so much, but
I don't know. I think it
I
sounds
stand
all right.
corrected.
You guys didn't rehearse that little bit there?
No.
Michael, you
not-
just pulled that out of nowhere? Nice.
Yeah, well, that's what I love about dad game. You just start. But I'm thinking Black Dog. I would think that would sound good.
It's more like it, yes.
That would not sound good in dad game. I don't.
Challenge accepted.
Right.
Look out, look out.
Okay, Peter will now do Black
No,
Dog.
I will not. I can't do Black Dog in any tuning. I had to prove it to myself. I could play with the big boys, make a big noise, buy the big toys. So I danced around the world, chasing brass rings, always out of reach, those glittering things. Tempted by fortune, distracted by fame, my eye on the wrong prize, I almost lost the game. So stop this carousel, turn the ship around, help me get this plane back on solid ground. 'Cause a pocket full of brass, no matter what they say, can't buy another hour, can't buy another day. Come and take my hand, come and be with me. Step into the sun, we'll see what we can see. There's no time to waste, not a moment left to spare. I don't want a new love, want to grow the one we share. 'Cause we don't need a new car, we'll fix the one we got. We don't need a fancy house, we're in the right spot. I don't need a new guitar, I've got some new strings. I'm just so tired of chasing brass rings. Now I am myself, nothing left to prove, nothing left to gain, and everything to lose. So come and take my hand, come and be with me. We'll step into the sun and see what we can see. There's no time to waste, not a moment left to spare. I don't want a new love, want to grow the one we share. 'Cause I don't need a new car, we'll fix the one we got. We don't need a fancy house, we're in the right spot. I don't need a new guitar, I've got some new strings. I'm just so tired, I'm just so tired, I'm just so tired of chasing brass rings.
hey, hey.
All right. So this is definitely gonna be my last one. I know that Peter's a little ahead of me on Duolingo in Spanish, but I'll just say, yo estoy muy cansado. So I'll do one more, and then if Walt, Marlene, Peter, if you want to do another, you go right ahead. So this is one of these that this happens sometimes where you start to write a song and you go, this has been written. I know this has been written, and it took me a few minutes to remember what it was, but sure enough, it was written by that obscure writer Bob Dylan, and of course stolen from a folk song, no less. So it's been written more than once.
Oh, it's fare thee well, my darling true, leaving the first hour of the morn. I'm bound off for the Bay of Mexico, maybe the coast of California. So it's fare thee well, my own true love, meet another day, another time. Take the leaving, let's grieve in me. My true love is bound to stay behind. Oh, the weather is against me, and the wind blows hard. The rain, she's a turning into hail. I still might struck it lucky highway going west, though I'm traveling on a path beaten trail. So it's fairly well, my own true love, meet another day, another time. It ain't believing, let's grieve in me. My true love is bound to stay behind. I will write you a letter from time to time. As I'm rambling, you can travel with me too. With my head, my heart, and my hands, my love, I will send what I learned back home to you. So it's fairly well, my own true love, we'll meet another day. Let's agree with me, my darling, who's bound to stay behind. I will tell you of the laughter and the troubles, be they somebody else's or my own. With my hands in my pocket and my coat collar high, I will travel unnoticed and alone. So it's fairly well, my own true love, we'll meet another day, another time. It's not believing, let's grieve with me. My true love is bound to stay behind. I've heard tell of a town where I might as well be bound, down around the Mexican plain. They say the people are all friendly there. All they ask of you is your name. So it's very well, my own true love, we'll meet another day.
Very nice, Mike.
And that was such a throwaway that he never bothered to put that on an album.
Yeah.
But the first recording of it is a demo of him doing it with Happy Traum.
Oh,
Oh, neat.
that's
Wow.
nice.
You'll find that online.
So,
All right. Has everybody had enough for now?
I think we have.
I don't want to tax your voice a lot more, but we're kind of run out of stuff right now.
Yeah. Well, we can call it here. It's been an hour. It's been very
Yeah,
nice.
we've done pretty good, all things considered.
Happy birthday
Not having
again,
played in a
Marlene.
month.
Yeah, I think next week I was going to be traveling, but I'm going to be at home. So I might as well go to the place you could go when
You can't go anywhere.
I'm
Hey, that sounds like the social distance cafe.
yeah.
It's
So
like Smoky Joe's without the smoke.
That's right. Or
which
Joe.
is not a bad thing if you think about it. So. Well, right. Good to see you. Glad you made
Nice
it
to see you
home
too.
safely.
Get better.
Get better.
Yeah, I hope
Thanks.
you feel better, Michael.
Yep.
Tell
Yeah,
Margot
I
to
feel
get
all right.
better.
I just sound like crud. So.
Yeah.
And I'm illegal in 49 states, but Florida they would let me walk around. But all right.
They'd probably
You'll-
pay you to go to Florida.
Don't wear
They'd pay
mouse
me, yeah.
ears.
I could go to Disney World and spread disease. All right, y'all. Have a good
All right.
week.
Have a good night, everybody.